think we're up. We're live. We're running. Crown Jewel just ended. Happy Halloween, everybody. This is Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I am your host, Conrad Cushman. We got Rob with me today. What's going on, Rob?
What's going on?
We are here to talk a little WWE Crown Jewel. We got my man Doug in the chat. Doug, what's happening? He wrote the Yowie Wowie already. It's Halloween, man. It's a weird day. It's kind of freaky, kind of spooky. You know, we're playing along, though, with everything. And with that being said, guys, first and foremost, how can you guys help out the Everything Pro Wrestling brand? Easy. You guys can do me a favor, like the video, helps with the YouTube algorithms. We need more people to see this. We are trying to get to 1K subscribers. We're at 638. We're doing a good job, though. We've doubled in months. So I'm very, very happy with the progress we've made, but we got to keep pushing, got to keep doing more. And also, if you guys want, make sure if you're in here, hop in the live chat box. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I read comments out of there all the time. So make sure you guys are in there leaving your thoughts that you want read on the air. And last but not least, check out the link tree in the description box below. The link tree will really have everything that you could want in there, no pun intended. You can have the links for the podcast, the YouTube links, all the social media links, which you guys will see at EPW Show on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Type in Everything Pro Wrestling Group. You guys can go in there and join, talk some wrestling with us. Other than that, Rob, we got some chilling. Oh, and by the way, Rob makes some great t-shirts, so make sure that you check out our TeePublic store as well. It's all in the link tree, though, folks. With that being said, let's talk some Crown Jewel, brother. Rob, what was your thoughts going into the show? I guess let's go in with that.
Well, I was thinking we were gonna get another glorified house show, and I'm glad to say I was proven wrong.
Would you consider this a full-blown pay-per-view for them?
Not during business hours on a weekday, no.
Touche. Let me get a sip of water early here. Yeah, it was tough getting hyped for these shows, though. I feel like there's this kind of feeling around them that's just like, meh, okay, do whatever you're gonna do. Live chat, what did you guys think going into this? What's up, Connor? Connor, Goober316 in the building. I see you guys talking about the main event. We will get there. You know, we always start from the top of the card and work our way till the end, and we'll get into it. Let's start with the pre-show Battle Royale. Did you catch this, Rob?
I did not. My lazy ass was knocked out sleeping because I stayed up till 5 in the morning like an idiot.
Boo!
So I'll let you take this one. I did see who won. I saw the highlights later in the show. So
pre-show Battle Royal, winner gets a shot at AJ Styles United States Championship on this show. So you were gonna have to pull a little double duty here, but they came out, had a bunch of people out here for a Battle Royal. It was fine. The main story of the Battle Royal was Rowan and Harper destroying and beating ass. I think they eliminated half the people in this Battle Royal. I thought it was pretty dope. What's up, King? Good to see you in here. They basically beat up everybody. R-Truth was kind of focused on the 24/7 title throughout this because you had the Bollywood boys. Excuse me, the Singh brothers. I hate that. What name do you prefer?
Oh, well, I know them better as the Bollywood boys.
Hey, what's up, Mark's Reviews? So, basically, it came down to a couple people. R-Truth ends up winning back the 24/7 title upon elimination. Humberto Carrillo ends up in the ring by himself with both Harper and Rowan. Harper and Rowan were having like this tension back and forth, which seemed really dumb, but maybe because they're on different brands now. Don't know, and this is the first time. The crowd was behind Luke Harper.
It was nice to see, like, Harper actually get a reaction.
Yeah, he deserves it, man. He definitely deserved it. As far as this match goes, they did okay. I didn't like the part of them arguing, but eventually Rowan eliminated Harper, and then Humberto came from behind and eliminated Rowan. He's getting a United States title shot. It was kind of the predictable way to go as far as it went with this. And I see a lot of people in here talking about that main event. We got 10 people in here, man. I only see 3 likes. Let's get that bad boy up to 10.
Jesus, Conrad, are you wearing a Hulk Hogan shirt? Please correct that.
No, brother. I'm wearing a Conrad Still Rules, brother. Yeah. Don't you dare talk about disappointed, Jesus. It's got my name on it. Fuck the Hulk Hogan.
And actually, Doug just brought up something that I wanted to bring up.
Go ahead.
Is okay. So I hear on commentary, some people call him Humberto Carrillo. I hear the announcer saying Humberto Carrillo. I'm pretty sure it's Carrillo. Whatever. We know who we're talking about.
I know it's Humberto. All right.
It'll be shortened soon.
Yeah, it will. It'll just be Humberto. You know it.
That's 6 syllables. That's too much. You can't market that.
Damn it! I can't say that. I don't know though. I like him. He's a great athlete. He was as soon as I saw him on NXT, I said this dude definitely is way better than we think. And I saw him on 205 Live instantly. He's a really good talent. I'm impressed with what he's done. I gave that Battle Royal a grade of a C+. Average Battle Royal. I didn't see anything too, whoa, we got to check it out. What's up, Thrones? Good to see you in here. If anybody subscribes to the channel too, it should pop up across the screen. And I'll give you a shout out. You know, thank you, Jesus, for the nice shirt. I like it. Mandible claw that like button. Thank you, Goober. Thank you. Let's get into the opening match, Rob.
Nah, I woke up just in time to see from Cain Velasquez's entrance, so...
The WWE title match opened up this show. I had this as the thumbnail for the video. I thought this was main event, didn't you?
Nope.
Oh, really? I thought this was going to be the main
remember,
event.
There's a SmackDown show in Buffalo tomorrow, so you know Brock wanted to get back as soon as possible.
Yeah. I saw somebody had put on Twitter, Brock put the, I can't remember who said this, so forgive me. He put, Brock put me on first so I can get the fuck out this country. Lesnar wants to be put on first. And it made sense. I mean, Thrones, I like it. I like it.
Snapping necks and cashing checks.
WWE 2K20, my career mode, not that bad. I'll keep that in mind. Better storylines than the real WWE. But Brock Lesnar, Cain Velasquez. Now, Rob, we're both I dabble in MMA. I think you're a little bit more than me. You'll watch more of the events. What did you think of this whole feud and build-up? Is it important to you as a mixed martial arts fan, or...?
Not at all. Because Cain Velasquez has already proved his dominance over Lesnar. And while we're on the MMA subject, there's this narrative out there that no one's dominated Brock Lesnar like Cain Velasquez has.
What?
Alistair Overeem beat the shit out of Lesnar. This is after that diverticulitis bullshit, so we can't use that as an excuse. He beat the shit out of him.
Off my man Lesnar, all right? He did what he could. What's up, PR Nightmare? Good to see you in here. We got a lot of good people in here. Keep the talk going, gents. Appreciate it. Share the link if you guys haven't already. But, so Brock Lesnar, Cain Velasquez. I was expecting this big match. If you guys have not seen Cain Velasquez wrestle in AAA, dude's nice, man. He could really do some great things in the ring, and I feel like they aren't letting him be great. Like, they didn't let him do jack shit, but maybe it was the position he was in and everything else. He got a WWE title match, his first match coming in. He is a superstar.
He also submitted in his debut, so...
Yeah, dude, this match was quick. They did the MMA fill-out style like I talked about in the preview. I wanted to see this, but then as soon as Lesnar went down, Lesnar was on his back, kicked him in that bad knee, and then put him in a Kimura, and it was GG after that.
Yeah. Cain did get a nice body shot in with that front leg kick.
I think they were really hitting, man.
Yeah.
I think I'm glad they did that though, because how bad does it look if you go back to watch the history of Brock Lesnar and Cain Velasquez, and then you're looking at it, you're like, well, now they're throwing fake punches? What is this? I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of that. He tapped out. I couldn't give this a grade. Do you got a thought on this?
It was because it really wasn't a match. It was just like, it was like almost like a flash KO sorts. Like he just caught him.
Yeah, it was a spectacle more than anything else. I like it. Up to 8 likes now. Keep them coming, folks. Elbow drop that like button. Actually, Kimura locked that like button because apparently that makes anybody tap out. I like that they made that move dominant again, because when Triple H stood in it for mad long, I can't remember the pay-per-view. Trash. Let's move on, though.
Now, does Cain actually need knee surgery?
I don't know.
Because I thought they were going to do the spot where he breaks his arm or whatever so he can actually go out and get the surgery, heal up, come back like they normally do.
I think that they've made this so that it will be a trilogy of matches here. Throne says Kofi should still be WWE champion. I'm not mad at that.
I agree.
Overeem owned Lesnar. Let's see here. Oh, PR Nightmare gave a lot of thumbs down. Goober says F5 that like button. Goober, I like this. I like this. Back into it though. Do we talk about this here, Rob, or do you want to wait? I'm showing Rob the notes.
Oh, we got to get to Rey Mysterio.
Oh shit! I forgot. Yo, Rey Mysterio, number one. He's about to eat a fine. I'm telling you. Rey Mysterio comes into the ring afterwards with a steel chair and went to mollywhopping Brock Lesnar.
What they used to call Balls Mahoney in ECW the chair swinging maniac.
Yeah. Ray went to work and he did a chair shot to the head, which I thought was kind of dope for the situation because at first I'm like, is Ray really swinging this on him? But Brock's big as shit.
He got a Saudi check. He's all right. That's chump change to him now.
Yeah, Ray's the man though. And I like that Ray cares about his family. He has a reason to still be involved in this. He's like, yeah, what he did to my son, I'm beating his ass for that. Yeah. So
way to no sell that shoulder injury though.
Austin Stroop, what's happening, brother? Jesus, what's going on? Yeah, they did a really good job with this. You think Ray gets the fine? Yay or nay? Same question, chat.
They probably would. They fine Undertaker and Triple H. Triple H is a freaking executive, so.
Ray, what did Jesus Ray?
Oh, I'm sorry. Fined.
Ray is a joke. I'm sorry, but since he returned, he's been boring. I disagree with that. Boom, headshot, Doug wrote.
That reminds me of my favorite Botchamania clip. Back and to the left.
My favorite will always be Rock the Cash Bar.
Oh, yeah.
So, what... This or do we wait? Because they brought it up twice.
Yeah, let's bring it up. Yeah.
Survivor Series, folks. Survivor Series this year. We find out today that it will feature 3 brands. You will have Raw, SmackDown, and newly added NXT into this.
Now... Is this because isn't the War Games pay-per-view the night before or
correct
takeover? So is this gonna cut into like the men's War Games or supposed War Games match?
Apologies for the sweat. This could. I don't know what they're gonna do with this though. They have options. I haven't watched NXT yet, so I don't know everything.
I haven't watched it either.
So I'm trying to avoid spoilers for you guys. Jesus says Ray is getting fined. I can't wait to see NXT take the L, Jesus says. Do you think... I think they should be treated fairly. This is your chance to put this brand over and actually do something with it, in my opinion.
Yeah, if they want those numbers to go up on USA on Wednesday nights, you book that brand to be strong.
Or that percentage it went down. WWE stock's down $12 today, as you guys know, business nerds.
It dropped more? I thought it was 10.
No, it's 12, $13. So it's down. They did not meet their expectations for the quarter. So WWE's got to ramp this up a little bit and do some big things for it. We'll have to wait and see what happens with the NXT. I hope that we're still getting the War Games pay-per-view separate and maybe they just add a couple guys on here to feature NXT, telling you why you need to watch it. They could do something like that. Let's get into the tag team turmoil, Rob. My notes will probably be very difficult for you to catch up with, but I think you'll see the drop down. Drop down means you continued. So we have Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler, the first team out to crown the world's best tag team. I was hoping Shane and Miz came out. Miz dead.
I don't need Shane on my TV anymore.
Miz dead, the baked potato. So Roode and Ziggler started off with Lucha House Party. Kalisto's on the outside, so Lince Dorado and Grand Metalik were in here. Can I just say, Grand Metalik put in work in this match. I was very impressed with him.
I told y'all about him, man.
Yeah.
Wouldn't go.
He was in there doing his thing. In the end, though, they get caught. Roode and Ziggler move on. Next out is Hawkins and Ryder. You know what happened. Roode and Ziggler move on.
Did you see Zack Ryder miss that, what was it, the Rough Rider? Not the Rough Rider.
The neck breaker.
Yeah, the neck breaker off the top.
That wasn't Ryder's fault, though. That was Hawkins. Hawkins went a second too early, I feel.
It just looked bad all around.
Yeah, they got to... What's the last time Zack Ryder was really a heel, man? They got to go back to that. It's been like since ECW on Sci-Fi days.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to bring back Ryder as a heel, I feel, at this point. Roode and Ziggler then go up against their third team, Heavy Machinery. Oh, yeah. Come on, Tucky. Stakes and weights. Heavy Machinery look good in this match. I think they're starting to fit the WWE mold. I like to compare this era to like people of the 80s. Are they the Bushwhackers for this era? Do you feel that way?
They're over the Bushwhackers.
Earthquake Typhoon?
Yeah, I'd give them that.
Okay, I'll allow that. Heavy Machinery went in though, and they ended up squashing the shit out of Roode and Ziggler. They were tired at that point though.
Otis is over too. He got a big reaction.
Yeah.
He hit that caterpillar.
Do you think he can leave Tucker eventually? Would that be the plan? I don't know though, because he needs someone to help him in there though too with the movements and everything else, because he looks winded sometimes after the cardio. Next out after that we have New Day.
Former WWE champion Kofi Kingston out with Big E.
Kofi's been disrespected. I mean, live chat is feeling Otis. I definitely saw a disrespectful statement about Undisputed Era in the chat about Survivor Series.
Oh, damn.
And we're getting lots of stakes and weights.
Well, okay, so with Xavier Woods out with an Achilles tear, do you think this throws like a
wrinkle in the plans?
Whatever perceived plans there were, because you noticed a couple weeks ago when they were doing that backstage segment with Heavy Machinery and the New Day, Kofi was holding the pancakes, talking about his power of positivity, but he was crushing them at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
With Xavier being out now, do you think they still go with the angle of Kofi being dejected about...
I think that's a wait and see. I think we'll know more tomorrow because they're facing the Revival in Buffalo for the tag team titles. I am not going to the show, by the way, so don't at me, bro. The SmackDown reviews might be ending too. We'll talk about that towards the end of the video, though. New Day end up getting the win here against Heavy Machinery. Big E, I like the power matchup that he had with Tucker and Otis in this. Well done, though. They hit the midnight hour for the win. And New Day then took on B-Team, go, trash. B-Team ends up losing. I don't even have time to get into this.
It wasn't even a minute, right?
No. And I feel bad for Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. I wish that they had something else added to their character, or they put them with somebody else so that they could do something here. Where are we? B-Team comes out. They take the L. The Revival are next out. Say yeah. I like the Revival, man. They came out and did their thing in this. I was very saddened with the back and forth. I wanted to see a little bit more, but I figured they're saving it for tomorrow night, so they couldn't do too much. I didn't see how New Day won this. Did you see? Was it a roll-up or something? It looked like something quick happened because I turned my back off, so I'm like, it's over.
I want to say it was a roll-up. I wasn't looking, but...
I know after the match, Big E got beat up after that fall, and then Kofi Kingston ate a shatter machine. Like, they whooped their ass after. And that's what the tag team champs would do. I think that them working on the SmackDown brand with Bruce Pritchard will work in their favor, actually. I think Bruce Pritchard can appreciate the old-school tag team that they are, and it's going to work, I feel. So, they beat their ass. Here comes the OC, the only club that matters. Anderson and Gallows. And my hot Asian wife.
Now, they came out to pick the bones that were left over by the New Day.
Yeah,
by the Revival.
It was a, oh my God, I can't even think of the name of their finisher off the top of my head now.
Magic Killer.
Magic Killer, thank you. 1, 2, 3, I was like, the move Derek hates. And he gets the pinfall. New Day's out. So now it's down to the last two teams. It's going to be the Viking Raiders. I almost called them the War Raiders. Please change their name back. The Viking Raiders versus the OC. They go in, they brawl. Rob, the finish. Was this... So the OC win, if you guys care to know. Was this the point to where you would have the Viking Raiders take their first loss here?
Nope.
What's up, Brandon? What's good,
I think about it like this. You just had both of your tag team champions take a pin. Now, granted, the Revival was a roll-up, but you just ended the undefeated streak of the War Raiders with nothing at stake besides some worthless trophy. I'm sorry, the Viking Raiders.
Yeah, it was weird though. I don't know why they did that. I don't know. That was just weird that both tag team champions lost in this. But the OC were probably promised like some good stuff, and they've been losing a lot. I feel they went right back to where they were before.
That's because they signed them contracts, man.
Need that bread. But the OC pick up the win here. I'm happy for them. I gave this a B-. I thought it was pretty decent for what it was.
It was fun.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? I see people popping in and out of here. It's Hanson and Rowe, the War Raiders. I don't care what Vince calls them. I respect it, Austin. I respect it. And we move on to match 3. We have Cesaro versus Mansoor. This was an impressive match. This was like kind of a sleeper match in my opinion of the night.
I thought this was fun.
Absolutely. Cesaro is amazing in the ring. If you guys don't know, Cesaro deserves better treatment for sorry, I just saw what you approved. What Vince does to him, man. Cesaro's better than this, dude. He is a really good competitor.
Okay, I got a question. Did he lose his attire bag or something, or what's going on?
The man prees, I think it's meant to get him heat. Because I hate those pants.
It looks like he's just like, he showed up and took whatever shirt off he had.
And just went out there and wrestled. Not a fan. Hey, what's going on? B-Boy Skyline is talking about house shows are fun. Not for WWE lately. Not gonna front.
If we call this one a house show, I thought this was pretty fun.
Yeah. Glorified house show with pyro. Terrible. But Cesaro Mansoor, let's get into this. Ooh, Jesus says this was his match of the night. I like this though. They had a good back and forth. Cesaro knows how to go in there, use his strength, and put someone up. Mansoor, do you think he needs to be on the main roster at this point, Rob? What do you think of him as a character?
From what I've seen from him so far, he's really good.
Right.
The marketing, if you want to cater to that market out in Saudi Arabia, you want to feature him more. I would say, yeah, because he's not doing much in NXT. I know he's officially signed down there. I say bring him up.
Hold on here. I got to respond to Thrones.
But anyway, this match, it was a fight from under for Mansoor. Cesaro was out there giving it to him.
Yeah, and we knew why he was here and brought into this. He's the hometown hero. They put him in. They let him do his thing. Let's talk about the finish of this match. So Mansoor gets caught on the top rope. He gets split onto the top rope. Cesaro climbs up, and he's going to go for a gut wrench off like we've seen him do a million other times. When Cesaro goes to attempt that move, Mansoor hangs on and power bombs him off. And you could have basically counted it right there, 1, 2, 3. But Mansoor goes up for a moonsault, 1, 2, 3. Picks up the win over Cesaro. I gave this a B. This was really good.
I'm right there with you on that one. And did you see that powerbomb he gave him? He kind of smacked his head when he came down.
Oh, yeah.
He's supposed to hit shoulders first? That was...
Yeah, he looked like he got knocked a little loopy on this. Hold on here.
After the match, Mansoor gets on the mic. He panders to the crowd saying, we've always dreamed of a Saudi Arabian superstar on the roster, and dreams come true.
I like it, though. The people need it. Here's the main thing.
Like, he's a good talker. He's a good wrestler.
I wanna just put this into it. When you look at this and everyone's mad at the Saudi government, why is WWE doing a show there? I get what the whole political stance you may have on it is, but remember too, look at those kids who were out in the crowd. They were happy as hell that they got a WWE show. I'm spoiled by it because I've been to 1,000 WWE shows. I'm just like,
skipping SmackDown tomorrow. Like,
right?
Who cares?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I've seen it a bunch of times. I don't care. But these kids don't get to see it. Josh from Wrestling Reverb, shout out to him. He is in Australia. Josh does not get WWE shows all the time, so when they come, it's a big deal. He wants to go to the event. I understand that, and that's something that I can appreciate for anybody who wants to go to the events. So, shout out to Mansoor for getting the win. They need to put him on the main roster and give him some promotion. Let's start forming some tag teams with some of these guys or something. If you don't have anything for him to do, put him with No Way Jose. He ain't doing jack.
Nah, don't do that to him. I said, no, I mean, they're building up this whole... It's not like an open challenge thing with AJ Styles, but he's taking on all comers. Give him a match.
Yeah, I like it. You could definitely get away with that.
Speaking of AJ, we'll get to that after we get to his match, though.
Yeah, that's coming up, though. Seth Rollins got an interview backstage. Precisely. So, moving on. We also, once again, I'm reiterating, they showed the Survivor Series thing. They are really hyping this NXT involvement for it. Like I said, we're going to have to wait and see what happens. We still got NXT War Games coming up. We got a lot of stuff happening within WWE, so you got to keep it all put into one. And like I said, do you see this as a panic move?
No.
You just think it was part of it because now they're on the television show?
It's promotional.
Okay. All right, I'll let it rock. Let's get into Braun Strowman, Tyson Fury, Rob. I like boxing myself here. What do you think of Tyson Fury as a competitor? See that boy?
I like Tyson Fury. I mean, I'm waiting for that rematch with Deontay Wilder because that draw was some bullshit. Pardon the language.
No, it is what it is. Braun Strowman versus Tyson Fury here. Two guys talking about they're going to get these hands to their opponents. This match was exactly kind of what I expected from it. And I will say this. Tyson Fury did very well for someone who had limited training coming into this. He didn't get all the training like most people get.
Well, you got to figure he's got to be super conditioned.
Yeah.
As a boxer.
Yeah, but to take bumps and everything else is different. His manager was pissed. Is Fury gonna stay? Doug just asked.
I think this is a payday for now, but
I do too. I don't think
he's a national entertainer. He'll be back.
I think he'll be back in a non-wrestling role, perhaps, but not. I don't think we'll see him in the ring again for a while until he retires, at least, and he wants another payday. I did not like the finish to this though. Braun Strowman takes the L by count out. Tyson Fury wins. Braun's on the apron. He basically eats a right freaking smash mouth punch to the face, and he gets counted out.
Hey, they call it a TKO on commentary, but officially in the books it's gonna go down as a count out. But Fury couldn't pin Braun.
Ooh, Doug brought up his point. Was this better than the opening match with Brock and Cain Velasquez? Yeah. Okay, all right, I'm with you as well, Doug.
For the entrance alone,
King says Fury's not staying. I don't see it either.
I don't think he's staying, but I think he'll be back.
Yeah, the entrance though for Fury, that was great. Was it offensive? I saw some people on Twitter trying to bring that up, like, "Oh, this is offensive to their culture."
If they're not a part of that culture, how do you know it was offensive? I thought it was paying homage, but I don't know how people felt.
Yeah. So we don't speak on shit we don't know here at Everything Pro Wrestling, unless you're Derek and he don't count. Just kidding, D. When you're watching this, so we get into. I gave that a C+, by the way, if I didn't say that. Let's get into the U.S. title match. AJ Styles versus Humberto
Carrillo.
Whatever. Carrillo, we'll call him.
He'll be Humberto, just Humberto soon. So.
It's coming. It's coming from Vinnie Mac. This was a good match, I thought. This was another one. I thought this was on the same level as Mansoor and Cesaro. I think that was more impressive because we've seen less of Mansoor. Good match, though. Good back and forth with AJ Styles. The exact result, though, that I predicted. He showed his flashy moveset, but in the end, AJ Styles and the phenomenal forearm were way too much. You got anything you'd like to add to this?
I saw that the club did come out, or the OC, what are they called? The OC.
The OC.
They came out, but they didn't really get too involved, which I was glad about.
They're the only club that matters.
Yeah.
Kenta would say otherwise, my friend. They get the win here. I gave it a grade of a B. Dope.
I thought this was fun, too, so...
Yeah, let's get into this. The first women's match to take place in Saudi Arabia. We had Natalya versus Lacey Evans. Holy shit, the pyro for this number one. They made Natalya feel like a goddamn star. What's up, D? I definitely just made a joke about you before this.
Asking ye shall receive.
Exactly. Click that like button, D. Natalya, Lacey Evans. So the women come out. They're fully dressed. Was Natalya wearing her attire underneath? I think she was.
It looked like she had the sleeves added, but...
They came out with these big-ass T-shirts on, which I understand. I assume in their culture, this is an assumption, that they can't show off, like, the breasts, buttocks. So, but they knew you couldn't cover up your hair or anything else because it's going to fall off in the ring. So, Natalya's out there, came out. Lacey Evans came out the same way, though, the Lacey Evans shirt on. And what did you think, Rob, about the looks for Lacey Evans? I mean, it was what it was, right?
I didn't care either way.
It didn't take away from the match.
Now, did you notice during the entrances that somebody threw water bottles at each one of them?
Not until you showed it to me. Bodysuits. Thank you, Doug. That's fair. But I think Natalya had her regular suit on. She just wore a T-shirt over it. So that way you couldn't see it. But hashtag bodysuits and T-shirts. So they came out. I want to say this too about Natalya, because on commentary they brought up something. Natalya is the unsung hero of this women's revolution. I know that a lot of people give credit to, and I just listened to Chris Van Vliet's interview with Emma or Tennille Dashwood. I've met Emma before. She is exactly like that. Natalya is one of those people who don't get the credit. You often hear like Paige's name. You may even hear Emma. You'll get Sasha, the four horsewomen. But we never really get to hear about Natalya. And she's the backbone of a lot of the four horsewomen, the training. She's the person who always put people over. Natalya deserves a lot more credit, I feel.
Natalya is responsible for making Nikki Bella a somewhat decent wrestler. She's a miracle worker.
Yeah, Natty's nice, man. And I want to say this, too, for this match. I think that this was their best match that they've ever put on with each other. Easily.
It felt like Lacey Evans actually calmed down a little bit in this match. She was able to take direction.
took her time. Do you think they're making her a babyface though? Like, commentary was really sucking up to her.
Well, she did team up with Natalya a couple weeks ago.
Bullshit. Why are they fighting?
Well, this is a history-making match, man. This is an honor for both of them.
I guess we'll allow this crap.
And then you heard the interview on Up Up Down Down with Lacey Evans.
No, I never got to watch that. You guys told me it was really good.
Yeah, listen to that.
Okay. I'll go back and check that out. But this match ends with a sharpshooter on Lacey Evans. She's got nowhere to go in the middle of the ring but to tap out.
She still doesn't know how to tap out, what?
Yeah. That's fine, though. She's trying to submit old school style, like 1992, when someone's just like, this is the wrestler, like, oh, okay, ring the bell. Like, he verbally quit to me. Thank God they brought tap outs into wrestling. Shout out to Ken Shamrock for that, too, by the way. What did you guys think of this match? Let's see here. Jesus says Natalya is good in the ring, just she is boring the last couple of years. What do you want her to do?
It comes down to booking, though, man.
Yeah, she can't change that. That's up to Vince.
I feel like if she was like 10 years younger, I feel like she'd be a feature player. Especially with the direction.
I don't though. They had her 10 years ago,
and look where the state of wrestling was at that point.
Yeah, that was like the Divas, the
Barbie
you
belt. Had Beth Phoenix and Natalya, and then you had
Alicia
Kelly
Fox
as your champion.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hopefully it gets better. Let's get into I gave that a C+, by the way. Team Flair versus Team Hogan with Jimmy Hart. Gotta give the mouth of the South his respect. Ric Flair comes out. So Ric Flair's team has Randy Orton, King Corbin, Lashley, homewrecker, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Drew McIntyre.
Lashley accompanied by Lana.
Was Lana out there at first and then she left?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, homewrecker. Anyway, Roman Reigns, Ricochet, Rusev, Ali, and Chad Gable. I'm not calling him Shorty G because that name is bullshit.
And for anyone curious of Ricochet's attire, it was All Might from My Hero Academia. That's an anime that came out a couple years ago. Really popular. I haven't checked all of it out yet, but
yeah. I thought it was from another Ricochet video.
Stop it.
all right, I'm done.
It looked pretty cool, though.
Yeah, no, he came out. Can I just say what Salamonster said?
Yeah, you got it.
Salamonster had a great tweet. He said it looked like Hulk Hogan took his kids trick-or-treating when they were all lined up at the bottom. Because you got Ricochet wearing like the superhero outfit. Chad Gable's the basketball player.
Chad Gable looks like a monster.
Oh, man.
Oh, but we can't comment on what he's wearing because why are we watching?
Hey, to that guy still. Yeah, I probably don't watch my videos, but I don't care. That's why he got benched. So, anywho, Corbin's new attire. I like Corbin's new attire today. What did you think of it?
I dug it.
Yeah, they really made Baron Corbin feel like he was an important piece of this entire process. He had a new King outfit. I really want them to have the King intro where it's just in the beginning, and then you go into that end of days music. Dude, that music's too dope not to play for that stupid royalty bullshit you're trying to do with them.
See, this is where I miss Jim Johnston, man, because he would have made that work.
Full themes. Shinsuke Nakamura was over. I don't know if anybody else caught that. The fans were singing his song. And I hope Vince and everyone else is paying attention to it, but I feel like his new music just drowns that shit out if somebody tries it. Shinsuke's over, bro.
I miss that old song, man.
Me too. I think we'll get to hear it again one day.
That used to be my ringtone.
Hopefully soon. Damn it. Anyway, fans were really into this one, I thought. I thought they did a really good job of the build-up and hype and everything else. Where was this Ric Flair Hulk Hogan involvement everyone was talking about we were going to see? I was like, no? Do you want someone to turn to dust from a leg drop or a figure four? We're not seeing that.
Remember, Ric Flair said this morning that he was medically cleared.
Yeah, he was medically cleared to get on the plane. He wasn't medically cleared to take a bump. Come on, dude. No offense, Rick. I'm just saying, you don't need to take bumps anymore. You paid your dues. We bow. We know. Like, Flair's the man. I get it. Dude, Randy Orton. He's so good still, dude. Even where he's at. Do you think he's bored? He's got to be bored in WWE. Like, I fought everybody. Shit.
I mean, what else does he have to prove? Is my thing. One.
That RKO on Roman Reigns for the near fall. Perfect, dude. Really good. He just showed his value.
He's so smooth, man.
Orton ends up going and looking for the punt. Randy Orton's got to be the dude who wastes the most time, too, that I've ever seen. He looked around for what felt like 5 minutes, and then he finally backed up slowly, gets ready to set up for the punt. Chad, Shorty G. Gable, holds his leg, and that gives Roman enough time to start stirring. and people come in to attack. I believe it was Ricochet and Ali come in, take down Orton while Roman's still down, give him time, and then everybody does the flips over the top rope to take out their guys. Roman gets up, wah! And the people roared for Roman Reigns, dude. That spear was hit. 1, 2, 3. The big dog's the man. I'm not gonna front. He's become more what is this? Easier to stomach, we'll say, for lack of better terms.
I never had a problem with Roman.
I never did either, but I think the fans are growing on to Roman Reigns. I think Seth Rollins has emerged all the hate. He has sponged that shit
He
up.
did it to himself, though.
Big facts.
Fucking piece of shit.
Team Hogan wins. That's why we don't like you, Seth. Corey Graves, bring me on your podcast, bro. I'll tell you the truth. No swearing either, I promise. I can control myself. They get the win here. You get the Halloween pose. All the kids
Hogan
with their
must pose.
All the kids with their candies. I don't get paid by Whoppers to show this, so they're all, I was waiting to have like one of these, like pointing at the candy. But Hogan wins. You think they should have posed with Hogan in the ring? Like I felt like I would have did that.
They already look like kids with him in there.
Touche. Main event time, folks. This is the match I know everybody's been waiting to talk about. So live chat. Get up, get on the keyboards, because I gotta hear what you thought of this match. Universal title match, falls count anywhere, can't be stopped for any reason.
Well, they did correct that throughout the show. They said can't be stopped for any reason. There must be a finish. So.
Yeah, no death.
No death.
All right, so Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. I felt like it was a Simpsons skit right there when I said that. Rollins comes out, whatever, man.
He got a mixed reaction, which I was kind of surprised over there, but
Rollins is a great wrestler. Great wrestler.
We
Love
know
him.
this.
The problem is your douchey ways on social media is what makes me not like you. That's it, man. Like, you're trying to tell me something's the best, and I'm like, it's not. It's not. Jesus said no sell Bray. That was.
Hey, whatever.
It's back again, man. Just like the Hell in a Cell review. Shout out to Connor who clipped that. Doug wrote Yowie Wowie. So the Fiend comes out. I was shocked that he got his full entrance. I thought they were gonna edit some shit out or dumb it down.
I don't want to offend anybody, but I was super shocked they let him bring out his lantern with the beheaded head. Given the government's history over there.
We don't know if he was beheaded. That could be old Bray from under the mask.
It's a disembodied head. Being paraded around.
Moving on. Doug said they would have stopped it when Bray fell into the pyro box. Yeah, don't do that. I can't wait to hear Seth's tweet about maybe it would have helped the careers of Rock and Mankind if they stopped the match at that point. Shut up. Yeah, Sting still waiting for his ref stoppage. Scumbag.
Damn.
Anyway, it's been a long time since I popped for a WWE show. The ending of this match made me cheer. Yeah, I like it, King.
King says Raw's got no title now, but remember they made a trade for draft consideration, so they might be bringing him.
We
back
talked
over
about
to
that
Raw.
on the preview on the podcast. Got to listen with my boy Josh and Malik and Kyron. We were all on there chatting it up.
You know, Paul Heyman is a Bray Wyatt guy, so
yeah. So let's get into this, Rob. So we saw tables used in this. Lots of fucking curb stomps. Lots of them.
What was it? It got up to 8, right?
Yeah.
Or 7 or 8?
Yeah, he did it on the stage a bunch of times. How did you feel? So, basically, they brawl through the table. We saw people go. We saw people slammed onto the concrete, onto the floor. They make their way up the ramp. Curb stomp, curb stomp, curb stomp. It feels like I'm playing WWE 2K20 without the glitches. And they end up going on the ramp. Bray almost fell off the ramp, too, if you guys catch it.
Right up the side of the
rolling.
stage.
Yeah. And when Bray's there, Seth gives him a super kick. You said that shit was weak when he did it, and he fell over. Bray falls over into like a pyrotechnic area. Pew,
Yeah.
pew, pew,
Yeah,
pew,
I
pew,
thought
pew.
if they were gonna sell that more, they should have had some percussions go off because it's just like it was like sparklers.
Yeah, I'm fine with it though because I hate the loud noises.
You weren't there.
What? I'm just saying when I'm at the shows, loud noises can't happen. All right, it's bullshit. Hurts my ears. So. He's down. Everyone's like, holy shit. Me and you are up here complaining up a storm.
Here we go again.
And my dad's up here trying to, well, Seth Rollins, my dad is Vince McMahon's like brain. It's
Seriously.
the same thing. I'm like, dude, get out. You don't know what you're talking about. And during this, he's out. I love that Rollins goes around. He's trying to move the boxes that are there. And it's the perfect horror scene. Seth turns around and then Bray stands up on top of the boxes.
Yeah, but Seth got caught a little spark to the face though. So
But Seth gets hit with the spark to the face because he's trash. Bray gets up and it's kind of like the horror film when you see someone down and behind you like this. He looked up. Bray Wyatt commences to whooping that ass. He ends up locking in the mandible claw, taking out Seth. He puts him out, incapacitates him. Sister Abigail to the floor. 1, 2, 3.
We got a new champion, and I couldn't be happier.
The Fiend deserved that shit, dude. He had to win this match. I think if he lost, he's weak, and I would have been done with the character at that point.
I agree with you on that one. So now, Bray Wyatt will be a special guest on Miz TV tomorrow.
Isn't it? Oh, it's on SmackDown. Yes. Yeah. I'm so weird because I'm used to pay-per-views being Monday, so he's gonna be on Miz TV as champ. But does Happy Bray come out with the title? Do they share the belt?
Yowie wowie.
Yeah, he's gotta be right.
Is Rambling Rabbit gonna die again tomorrow?
He's like Kenny from South Park.
I love it.
He'll be back. PR Nightmare said 8. King says this match. This was a 2-match show.
I disagree.
What do you think? 3? This was the best show that they've done since they went out of like the country to do these on the network. I think
with this major title change here, this made it feel like not a house show. I thought the Mansoor Cesaro match was great. I thought AJ and Humberto was great. Team Flair versus Team Hogan was fun, but it was unnecessary.
I'm going to use the word good. And I didn't give Team Hogan and Flair a grade. I didn't write one down either, nor for this match because I was actually watching them. I'm going to give Team Hogan, Team Flair a B-. I thought it was solid work, but it was what we expected. And this Universal title match, I'm going to give a grade of a solid B. I still think there was too much kind of like bullshit with it, too.
It was bordering on B-, C+ territory for me, but when we got the title change,
that ending saved it. That ending made it a lot better because I love horror films, and that ending was perfect to me, so I popped for it. Overall, though, Rob, what do you think of this show? What would you give a grade for? Chat, hold on. Chat, I want your grades, too, for this show. A, B, C, D, F. And you can add pluses or minuses on that bitch if you feel free. Tell me what you think the final grade should be.
Out of these Crown Jewel shows, this is probably the best one they've done. I'm going to give this one...
Tell me if you agree. I just wrote
C+.
Mine. Ooh, that's rough.
That's solid.
That's rough, man. Usually I'm the tough grader. I'm going B- for once. It's not like I'm saying, yeah, it's the greatest. You need to go out of your way to see this. It was a solid show. I really don't have too much to bitch about. Can't really complain about a lot. Could it have been better? Hell yeah. But it's Saudi Arabia. They kind of pump this up like it's a WrestleMania, but it's not. We know it's not.
They ended the show the right way.
Ooh, we're getting lots of just C's. Regular C. C, C, C. Okay.
C, C, C.
Peace. No. Yes. No, that's an NWA Power joke. If you haven't, make sure you watch that 6:05 on YouTube every Tuesday. Rob, let's go forward real quick and just give a kind of quick announcement about the SmackDown things. Guys, I think I'm going to try and do my WWE videos on Thursdays going forward. I think it makes sense. That's when I watch NXT. Show I'm most excited for. Friday Night SmackDown's been kind of a hassle for me to get through. Difficult, man. I don't know. What do you think? Wise move?
If it works out for you, I feel like Thursday would probably be the best night to do it because you can do like a recap of everything.
And then talk about what's going to lead up to SmackDown.
Because I feel like the WWE week starts with SmackDown now. So you got Friday, then you get Monday, and then you get Wednesday for NXT. Thursday, you do a recap of all three, whatever.
Yeah, I feel like everything's off now with how they do things. Oh, Jesus comes in with the thumbs down. Jesus, I wanted your grade on this one, brother.
He's going to give it an F.
PR Nightmare said C. Austin Stroop said C. I can't be mad, boys. Not mad at what you said. I'm not even mad at Rob's C+, because I was leaning towards that. It was C+ or B-, and I gave it a little bit more. Choose a day and stick with it.
Sorry, Nelson.
It's not that easy. Family life comes into it. I got the intern on Fridays alone. It doesn't work out perfectly every single time. And SmackDown, it's not good. It's been boring as shit to review those shows. There's nothing happening in them.
Damn, Nelson, they still got you doing boats, man.
But why Thursday? Uh-oh.
A boat is an open to close.
Maybe I do a watch along. See, the problem is though, I don't think anybody wants to hear my child screaming in the background of my videos either. They'd be like, "Oh, Father of the Year." So B- to be different. See, I like it.
Jesus gives it a negative 10 out of 10.
Damn, Jesus, you're on Bret Hart territory, bro. You hating now? Come on, man. I'll look into it though, Nelson. We'll see if the Fridays work out. But like I said, I would need someone here who's gonna watch my child so that I could do a 40-minute video, and it never works that way. And people be like, "Oh, I can't control them." 3 out of 10 being serious.
Nelson, chill. Let me know. I'll choke out your intern for you. Oh my God.
You said you would murder my sons on YouTube? How dare you? No. Hopefully he doesn't think it's a real intern. That's a joke for my son. So, yeah. With that being said, I don't know where we go from here, Rob. So, you don't think Thursdays are bad? Because Mondays are kind of late, too. We could talk about it off air. But just know, for the next week or two, you guys will see the WWE videos popping up at different times. And we're trying things to make it work. Like I said, this schedule sucks, man. There's too much wrestling on every day. Some people probably want NWA Power reviews. I can't do it. I can't do AEW Dark reviews. It's just too much. And I'm trying to get it there.
Well, if you do
he said my fault. He apologized, so we're good. I didn't think you knew.
If you do Thursdays, then you know you can cover everything, you know?
Yeah.
And then you also got your podcast, too.
And you could always watch it afterwards. You know, it still helps out. I did think actual intern. No, not yet. Hopefully one day we get to that point. But make sure you guys do me a favor. Leave a like on the video. Check it out. SmackDown review tomorrow is 50-50. I'm going to say no for now. But if you see it pop up, come on in and we'll talk about it. But I need SmackDown to be a better show for me to review it going forward. Do reviews every day. Jesus.
You're tripping, boy.
Chill. They'll become much shorter if that happens, and I'm trying to interact with you guys, get your thoughts in on this too, because I care about what the fans think as well. It's by the fans for the fans. It's the mission statement. So I'll watch it as I drive home from them then. All right, well, I'll see what I can do, because I can start it at any time on Thursdays, so we'll see what happens. Especially Raw and SmackDown, such good shit. Stop tweeting, stop commenting. Jesus, you're done with this, Mr. 3 out of 10. This is Rob, Connor Cushman. We're out for everything pro wrestling.
Happy Halloween.
Peace. Buy his shirts.